Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise, about to take on the Kansas City Chiefs here for the first time this season. We got a big two-game stretch here, back-to-back, taking on the Chiefs. Chargers, one away here in Kansas City, and then next week going back home for the Chargers. But a little bit different of a position this year for their first matchup. We're undefeated. We're 4-0. You can see one of four teams in the NFL right now at 4-0. Kansas City started off the season 2-0. They have dropped their last two. They are now 2-2 here to start off this season. Now, I would say the real surprise, though, is the Chargers that are 0-4. Man, they are the back-to-back division winners and also got to the AFC Championship game last year. 0-4 to start off this season. So you can see Kansas City ended up losing to the Colts 27-14. A couple weeks ago. Anthony Richardson, a couple of touchdowns, and Anthony Richardson right now, I would say, he's really been quietly so far the story of this season. We will see the Colts down the line. They are on the schedule. See, Rashee Rice had a very good game, 159 and a couple touchdowns. But yeah, the Colts, they draft their quarterback at number 4, and Anthony Richardson just goes, you know what? I'm just going to make that pick be the worst pick in NFL history because that guy's not even going to reach the field. And Richardson's having a great season. But then they come back and they lose to the Jaguars. So that is the 2 straight losses right now that Kansas City. And you can see, if you look at the running game real quick, there is a guy missing in the running back position. And it's going to be huge for Kansas City, and that's Isaiah Pacheco. He is out for at least one more week, so we will not see him. You can see he had that torn labrum, so he was out for at least 3 to 4 weeks. And he'll be out at least one more week. It's such an impact for sure. He has had some great games against us. He is tough to stop. I mean, he had, I think, back-to-back games last year where he had close to 200 total yards, but not in this game. Junior Whitfield is going to be the back for him for Kansas City. See if they go to the pass game more, and Sidney Bell will be back there too. So a couple second-year players trying to step up for Pacheco out. And you can see, without him in the lineup the last couple weeks, they have suffered. So really, we got to emphasize shutting down the pass, which Pat Mahomes in this offense, it has been very tough for us in the past, but this is a different defense. Our defense is a lot better. It is one of the best, if not right now, the best defense in the NFL. We are the number 1 defense in the NFL, and that's just not stopping the run. We've been very good getting, really some pressure on the passer, but also just fending the pass and not making it easy. We have some shutdown corners for sure. So I'm telling you what, we'll have to see. We've got to see if we can shut down this Kansas City team. And really, this is the biggest test, I would say, for this defense that we got going on here. Taking on this offense, a guy we've yet to stop really in this entire franchise. We beat Kansas City once last year, but even so, I mean, Mahomes was putting up numbers against us. So it's going to be a tough ball game here against Kansas City. And the other thing is, it's huge because if we go to 5-0 and we take them to 2-3, man, we're going to have right now a huge lead in this division here early on. Now, obviously, plenty of season left, and so you just can't get too much ahead of yourself. But man, if we could put a gap in front of us and then also right now already have a win against them, I mean, that would be absolutely huge. But you can see Kansas City, if you take a look as I'm going on here, their drafting has actually been pretty good. Solid linebackers. I think some of their corners have been very good. So, I mean, they're trying to reload. Obviously, Mahomes is going to take up a lot of that cap. Kelsey's still doing it for sure. And Rashee Rice is turning into an unbelievable wide receiver. So, they're forecasting some heavy rain in this game. So, that can obviously have some challenges. Really, I think we got to run the ball. Now, the pass game can be very good in the rain, due to the fact that receivers know what route they're going to run. Just the reaction time of defenders is not always there with the footwork. But sometimes it's a little bit tougher to catch. You get those, you want to secure catches a little bit more, and sometimes it doesn't work. Do you take the gloves off? Do you leave them on? What do you do there? So I think sometimes just run the ball. We already kind of want to do that anyway, kind of shorten the game a little bit, play to our defensive strengths as well. But I think run the ball really, and then Chris Jones. We're not going to say anything bad about Chris Jones because he could dominate a game. We just got to get the W here against the Chiefs and get it done. So we go to the game plan. Obviously, Pacheco is not going to be in. I mean, even with the rain, I would say they still are going to throw the ball. So maybe the medium. You can see great passer rating in that middle of the field because that's Travis Kelce land. And on the offensive, we're going to do the run, obviously. Run outside because we want to run away from Chris Jones. We want to go anywhere near him. As for practice this week, see if we got any injuries coming into this game. Looks like we do. Joel Bitonio is going to be out, turf toe. So that is going to hurt our left side a little bit. I think maybe we'll throw Hayden Short in there. Maybe Durant. We'll see. Defensive side of the ball. Looks like we are all good to go here. And let's get into this game here against this Kansas City Chiefs team. Obviously, last year, 5-1 in the division. We split with Kansas City, winning that one game last year to really propel us into the playoffs. And you know what? Maybe that's the confidence we need. Sometimes a team gets in your head, but we beat them last year. We know we can beat this Kansas City team. And then these tough weather conditions, maybe that plays more to our strength. The, dirty, nasty games here, defensive games that we've been playing lately. So let's get this going here. Week number 5 underway in Kansas City. They will receive the ball first, and that is going to be a touchback. So here comes this Kansas City offense. Pat Mahomes just puts up MVP numbers every year. And they're trying to get back into this division right now. Get back in the win column. Trying to end that 2-game losing streak. But 10 touchdowns, only 1 pick to start this season. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball off. Trying to cut it back. And that's not going to be too much there. So Whitfield, we'll see how much they lean on him. They had 19 carries last week. Trying to fill in for Pacheco. Now 3rd and 8 for this Kansas City offense. Mahomes looking. Rolls out of the pocket. Down the field is wide open. Rashee Rice, who broke open. But the ball is loose. And is going to be recovered by Kansas City. I think Poyer was the one who came up, knocked it loose, but Kansas City recovers. Drive continues, and here's Kelce with the grab. 1st down, and just like that, in a few big plays, Kansas City down to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 10, screen to the outside. This time it's Van Jefferson. Room to run to the outside. Be brought down at the 20-yard line. But Kansas City, that's the problem we've had with them in the past. Just chunk plays. We got to cut that down. 2nd and 10. Mahomes, no pressure. Just goes underneath the Tony. Nice tackle there by Carlos Hurts to bring him down. So 3rd down and 4. See if we can hold him to 3. Can we get pressure on Mahomes? Bringing the safeties up. Mahomes looking. Can't find anybody. It's going to be brought down. Tyree Wilson with the sack. Great coverage there and a huge sack because there's no real chance they're going for it now. So they'll definitely bring out the field goal unit here. Try to knock in this field goal. In the rain, obviously not easy. Got some wind, but the kick is up and is good. So Kansas City answers first here, 3-0. See how our offense can respond. So here's Austin Dawson right around the 4-yard line. Gets around to the outside, has some nice running room, and that's a pretty good return up to the 34-yard line. And here comes Max Sampson onto the field. It has been a slow start in the pass game for sure. Only 2 touchdowns, no picks. Completion percentage not very good. But obviously, like I said last time, you think about it, he hasn't even started half a season yet. But he makes a nice move there in the read option. Makes another move. And Sampson's into Kansas City territory just like that, up to the 43-yard line. And you know what? If you can't pass the ball that well here, and we got to get into a rhythm with it, we can utilize his legs for sure. 3rd and 9. Here comes the blitz from Kansas City. Misses one, fires, and this was going to be incomplete, intended for Joseph Good. So one nice play to get that 1st down with the run, and then it just like that stalls. And we have to punt the ball real quick, just like that, even with the good field position off the return. And here comes Kansas City with the run game. Whitfield to the outside, but nice job there by Patterson to bring him down. 3rd down and 5 for this Kansas City offense. Can the defense get the stop? Mahomes is going to step up, has his man to the outside. That's going to be caught. And a 1st down for Kadarius Toney. Man, Toney has really, excelled in this offense. Starting to become a really good wide receiver for this team, really is. Moves the chains on 3rd down. As Mahomes just standing there in the pocket, finds Toney again. Another 1st down, and you can see so far. We had the 1 sack, obviously, with Tyree Wilson to hold him to 3, but no constant pressure yet so far. Mahomes just standing back there. There is a drop pass as Tyree Wilson is now shaken up. That might have been due to the rain as well, but hopefully Wilson is okay. 3rd and 10. Mahomes looking, pressure coming, and Trayvon Merrick is there to bring him down. I thought Mahomes was just going to continue to roll to the outside and decided not to, I guess. As Wilson has broken ribs. Such a hard time trying to stay healthy. No good. As Sampson, speaking of good, and Joseph Good, nobody in front of him, and he's going to be gone for 6. Big time play to Joseph Good. Maybe that could spark this pass game. He is obviously going to be a big key, really the main guy here until Amari Cooper gets back. But man, Joseph Good beats his man one-on-one, and even for 6'9", he's off to the races with that speed. In for the touchdown. 7-3 lead. Nice. This is what you got to do. You don't want to play from behind, obviously, against this team, especially on the road. This is a tough place to play. Get that lead. Get some confidence rolling. And get a big 3rd down stop here. Mahomes. Pressure coming. And Mahomes is going to go down. Jacorian Bennett with the sack. Brought him off the edge, but great coverage down the field. And Kansas City will have to punt. Man, I'm telling you, this is a different defense than you've seen in the past 2 seasons. This is not the same defense. It's not going to be easy on us. You're not just going to run up and down the field. As over the middle, this one's going to be picked off! Bolton with the interception. It makes a huge play for Kansas City. Man, I feel like our offense hasn't been on the field very long. And Kansas City's just going to get the ball right back as Nick Bolton makes one heck of a play. Did that go right through the hands? Oh, man. It went right through the hands of Jacobs. And Bolton's right there. Just tough. That's a tough interception. But yeah, Kansas City's offense back on the field again. What could our defense do? They got to be obviously a little bit upset. But you know what? Let's just hold them to 3 again. Or even, heck, get a turnover. Start this second quarter. The 27, 1st and 10. Mahomes looking, pressure coming, and this time it's Diablo. Man, we're sending all these blitzes at Mahomes, and it is working. Bring him down once again. Now a 2nd and 22. Mahomes looking to the pocket, fires to the outside. That is Kelsey with the grab. Picks up a big gain of 20, and this is going to make it a 3rd and short now. They can run the ball here. They're not. They're going to throw to the outside, and that's going to be caught. Rice, and he's got a 1st down. So after a huge sack, come right back, pick up some nice plays. 1st down, move the chains down to the 12. 2nd and 10, hand the ball off. Not going anywhere is Whitfield. Nice stop there by Bernie and company, and brings up another big 3rd down. Trying to hold him to 3 here. Holmes looking. He is rolling. He's got nothing. Throws it away. And the pressure once again. But very good coverage. And that is going to be a field goal for Kansas City. Good job by the defense after the pick. Especially against the offense like they got. That was really good. As Jacobs with the carries. We're just trying to, give a break to the defense here. But that doesn't give us anything. 3rd and 11. Sampson to throw. Looking down the field. Oh, man, he had Joseph Good. And the others, pretty much... Post pattern to Good would have worked. And just did not see it. And that's a quick 3 and out. As that one's going to be thrown up incomplete. So that's why you got to give credit to this defense even more. Because our offense has been very inconsistent. And when you have quick drives, it puts the defense right back on the field. Sometimes it's just, by the end of games, it's tough. Over the middle, Kelsey with the grab. And Kelsey's going to have a 1st down. And that's the whole thing, You don't want to give this offense a lot of possessions anyway. It's just tough to stop them. They're going to score eventually. It's just trying to limit those possessions. Over the middle, caught by Rice, but he went backwards. And because he goes backwards, that's going to put it short of the 1st. And now a 3rd and 1. What does Kansas City do? They're going to run the ball, and Whitfield up the middle running room. And that's a 1st down up to the 29-yard line. So nice blocking up front there for Kansas City. Trying to take the lead here late in this second quarter. 3rd and 6. Mahomes fires to the outside. Caught! Van Jefferson down to the 2. So Kansas City looking for their 1st touchdown here. 3 minutes left in this first half. First and goal now from the 2. Up back is not going to get it. He is stopped. And now a second down and goal will be coming up. But now it's a 3rd and goal. They're going to spread everybody out. Mahomes outside. Caught. Rice. Touchdown. And what happened to the defenders there in the flat? I think it was Diablo's responsibility to get out there. He just got hung up. You could see, but there maybe his own guys and doesn't know really what to do. And it just leaves Rice wide open. Touchdown, Kansas City. Take the lead here, 13-7. We need a really good drive here offensively. We need something, and that's not it. That's not it at all. So just like that, we got another 3rd down here. Somebody's got to make a play. 3rd and 10. Sampson looking. He's going to step up, breaks off one tackle, and Sampson's going to be just short of the first. 4th and 1 from our own 34. We're going for it. This is a big-time call here. We're handed off to Jacobs, and Jacobs is going to have enough for the first. I think we needed that. I don't think you can punt the ball right back. I think we needed that call. We get it done. 2nd and 1. Firing to the outside, and misses Joseph Good. Had him. Missed him. 3rd down and 1. We got 2 timeouts. We can run the ball here. Hand it off to Jacobs. Getting some really good blocks. Jacobs up the middle. 1st down to the 39. We'll call our 2nd timeout. Here with 37 seconds left. Back to throw is Sampson. Looking in the pocket. Has time. Underneath. Jalen Hyatt with the grab. And Hyatt's going to be out of bounds. So that'll help us out. 1st down to the 28-yard line. Maybe that 4th down and 1 call was kind of the turnaround. Look out. Chris Jones coming with pressure, and Sampson just gets rid of it just in time before he takes an absolute hit. 3rd and 10. Sampson to throw. Looking. Can't find anything. Rolling out. You just got to get rid of it. He tries to beat the defender to the edge, and he cannot. He's going to be sacked with a huge loss. This is going to set up a 55-yard field goal with the wind coming right back at us. This is going to be a tough one. Carlson, kick is up, doesn't have enough, and it does it. It's good off the camera. We'll add 3, and we'll go into halftime, trailing 13-10. Tell you what, our offense has got to get something rolling. We have, you can see, only 7 rush plays. I think we got to run the ball a little bit more, and we're just so inefficient in the pass game. It's not good. Maybe the weather is, hampering things a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, we've had struggles to start off this season. As you can see, the Broncos, speaking of struggles, they are 1-3 and down 10 to the Giants right at halftime. So they're trying to get back in the winning ways. Let's go up to Seattle. We got Tennessee, Seattle, and 21-0 lead, the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are kind of like a sneaky, very good team. They're trying to go to 3-2. Titans trying to get to 3-2 as well. And we go out to L.A. You got Eagles, Chargers. Right now, the Eagles at 4-0. They got a 24-14 lead. Hurts with a couple touchdowns to start off that game. So a 10-point lead for them as the Chargers trying to get in the win column. Who would have thought that? All right. Second half. Yeah, let's get this run game going as Jamal Williams with the carry. Breaks off one tackle. And Williams up to the 46-yard line on a 1st down. We got to bring some physicality here. That's what we got to do. Then you can play action off of it. Because right now, other than that, our passing game's not very consistent as Jalen Hyatt with the grab. We'll take that. That's what it also is going to be. Quick throws. Anytime we try to throw down the field, other than that big-time touchdown to Good, it's really been nothing. 2nd and 1. Back to Jamal Williams now. And he's got a 1st down into the 41-yard line. This is a big key drive here to start off this second half. You can go down and take the lead. It'd be huge. 2nd and 6. Play action. Just dumping underneath. Hey, that's pretty good. Right down to blasting game. He gets close to the first. Don't force it down the field. Take your open check down. And now you can bring Jacobs in. And Jacobs is going to have the 1st down and more. Jacobs keeps going. Breaks off one tackle. He's down to the 12. Hey, we'll take it. If we got to matriculate this ball down the field, this is what this offense is going to be here, especially in this game. Do what you got to do. Hand the ball off to Jacobs. Up the field and keeps digging for yards. Picks up 5 when I thought he was going to have like 2. So down to the 7-yard line, a 2nd down and 5. And handed to Jacobs again, trying to cut it upfield. Not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard, but Chris Jones is shaken up. That is a huge development for Kansas City. And a 3rd down and 4 here for our offense. Sampson looking, trying to find something. He's going to take it himself. The ball is loose, but Jalen Hyatt is there to pick it up for the touchdown. Sampson, I thought, would be right in there. But with this rain, ball loose, and lucky for us, Jalen Hyatt is man on the spot, and he's there to pick it up. And we get the touchdown and take the lead here, 17-13. We've had some wild games against Kansas City. So I guarantee you this second half probably is going to be wild down the stretch. 3rd down and 2. It looks like they're setting up the run. They are. Whitfield with a great cutback, and he has enough for a 1st down. The outside was definitely covered. Good job setting that edge, but just left him more room to cut it up. Picks up the 1st. 1st down, Kansas City. Mahomes firing over the middle, and Van Jefferson can't hang on to that one. Patterson there on the defensive side to help knock that one away. 3rd down and 4. Let's see if we can get pressure on Mahomes. Over the middle, and that's going to be caught by Tony. Nice throw. Tough catch. I mean, Will Jacobson was there with a nice hit, especially in the rain. It's not easy, but he makes the grab. 2nd down. Oh, Mahomes is in trouble, and Mahomes goes down. That is Merrick again, and Patrick Mahomes. Oh, no, for Kansas City. He is shaken up going to the sidelines. That is, man, Chris Jones and then Mahomes? Oh, no. 3rd and 23. Backup quarterback is down. And that's not going to work out as Odafe Owe with the sack. You have a young quarterback back there not knowing what's going on, just running around. Man, we'll have to see what's up with Mahomes and Chris Jones, because that could be huge. Defense gets a stop. We're going to set up a screen here. And Antonio Gibson, like I said, try to get all these running backs involved. We got a lot of talent at the running back position. Gibson, very good receiving back. Gets it there. 1st down. Move the chains. Got Jacobs now in the backfield. We're going to play action. Sampson looking. Has a man. He's got Fitzsimmons for the grab. Angelo Fitzsimmons down to the 18-yard line. And now Nadi out for them. Man, their front 4 is getting hammered here. 2nd and 8. With that, we're going to run a draw to Sampson, and Sampson will get down to the 12-yard line. So you might as well think about running the ball because they got backups on backups now playing. But a 3rd and 4. Sampson looking outside. Fitzsimmons. He is going to be just a tad short as Reed came up, made the stop. Do you go for this here? Do you take the field goal, go up 7, or do you go for a 4th and 1 with our run game? We're going to go for it. This is huge. Hand off to Jacobs, and Jacobs will have just enough to pick up the 1st down, and that'll bring us into the 4th quarter here. So Jones is got broken ribs. He's done for. Mahomes is not on the list, so it looks like Mahomes is good to go. I don't see him, but Chris Jones out for this game. He is out maybe for multiple weeks for those broken ribs. Him and Tyree Wilson with broken ribs in this game. 2nd and goal. Sampson rolling out. Has an open man. Oh, man. Jalen Hyatt can't hang on to it. Drops it for the touchdown. That might have been rain influenced as well. 3rd and goal. Sampson looking, and he is going to be brought down. If he could just get away from that man, there was a guy just wide open in the middle of the end zone, but cannot. And that's going to be a sack, and this time we have to kick the 3. So 20-13, touchdown lead. You can see Mahomes is back, ready to go with less than 10 in this game, and finds Rice for the grab, and Rice up to the 46-yard line. I'll tell you what, really it's not been Kelsey in this game. It's been Rice. If he needed a big-time completion, that's who he has gone to. So move the chains up to the 46. Hand the ball off to Whitfield. Whitfield, decent run, picking up 6. He's been solid, I would say. Just obviously not enough carries. It's been more Mahomes passing the ball. 2nd and 4. Going back to the pass game. Mahomes looking, running out of time, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, that is a huge sack. Jonathan Allen, Tillery, Jacobson, bunch of guys there. Man, I'm surprised Mahomes did not get rid of that one. That is a huge sack. Now a 3rd and 18. Mahomes back to throw, looking in the pocket. Pressure in his face again. It's Crosby. We dropped a lot of people back in coverage that time. And Crosby gets through for the sack. That is huge. And now look at the field position that we got going on here. 1st and 10, handoff to Jacobs. Not a whole lot there, only picking up a yard. But we got to run this clock as much as we can. If we can get a field goal out of this, put this up to a 2-possession game, oh man. Sampson to throw, looking, has a man, Joseph Good has got the catch and a 1st down. Down to the 25-yard line. If we get a touchdown here, that would be, even better, obviously. 5:40 left here in this game. Sampson to throw quickly. Oh, man, had Jalen Hyatt, but the pressure in his face forces a bad throw as Williams a little bit shaken up there. He'll be able to return, though. 3rd and 9. Here comes the blitz from Kansas City. Look out, Sampson. Fires it up there, and that's going to float incomplete. Intended for Trey Tucker. So we'll bring out Carlson here. Wind going in our favor this time. And the kick is going to be up, and it's good from 40. So, we take advantage. 10-point lead here, 5:33 left. Still plenty of time for this Kansas City offense, but what can our defense do? Fires over the middle. There's Rice. Like I just said a little bit earlier, if he needs a completion to get something rolling, Rashee Rice has been the guy. And that'll bring close to midfield. Kansas City hurrying this one up here. Mahomes to throw. Outside. Oh, man. Whitfield with a big drop. I'm telling you, this weather has had a difference. We've seen some drops here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes over the middle. That's going to be Kelsey for the grab. And short of the 1st. Now, obviously, you're not really in field goal range, I would say. So, probably 4-down territory. Whitfield with the run. Well, forget about that one, as he will have the run. 1st down, move the chains for Kansas City. But yeah, you still need a field goal here, obviously. Mahomes looking for that touchdown underneath the Van Jefferson, who has the grab. He'll be just short of the 1st down. Hurrying it up here. 3:20 and running in this game left. This rain-soaked game. Mahomes, and that is going to be dropped by Van Jefferson. Oh, man. That is a big-time drop. Patterson helped the drop, but now, 4th and inches, you want to... It's so tough because you'd probably want to go for that there, but you do need a field goal. So you have to take the points and trust in your defense. And Sampson's got to hold it, and that's not going to work at all. Kansas City's defense all over that. McDuffie right there to make the stop. 2nd down and 10. Throwing, has a man open underneath, and Michael Mayer can't hang on to it. I don't know if he would have picked up the 1st, but it would have been allowed a 3rd, maybe 3 and 2. Oh, man. That's a big drop. And that's going to be even bigger because that's a sack. Man, so each team has had some big-time drops here. Van Jefferson there. The touchdown earlier we should have had to Jalen Hyatt. Man, rough. But it's a 1-possession, 23-16 game. Mahomes with less than 2 minutes left. And that's completion there to Kelsey for 5. They're spreading it out here on 3rd down. Kind of taking their time a little bit. And Mahomes is going to take himself. And Mahomes has got room to run. Mahomes breaks another tackle. And he's out of bounds with a 1st down to the 49. Wow. I thought for sure Mafe was going to have him. Did not. And they don't even have to use a timeout. Still have all 3. Mahomes rolling out, looking down the field. That's going to be dropped. Incomplete. Oh, man, the running backs had some 2 big drops here. That would have been a 1st down easily. Who knows how many more yards he would have had. Had some room to the outside to run. 3rd and 6. Mahomes rolling out, pressure in his face, and he's just going to throw it away. So here we go, 4th down and 6. Now, obviously, if they don't get this, game not over yet with all 3 of their timeouts. But here we go. Mahomes looking down the field. Kelsey's going to hang on to it with a huge grab. Travis Kelsey comes through. Kansas City's going to hurry this up. Not going to use a timeout yet. Up to the 23. Mahomes looking, and he overthrows Kelsey, who was open. That was huge. 38 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Mahomes looking underneath, caught. That's not much there. Let's see if they use a timeout. They do not. They're just going to hurry it up here. 20 seconds left in this game. Mahomes, 3rd and 5, and he's just going to throw it away. All right, 4th and 5. This could be your game. There's only 15 seconds left. You can't really, even with timeouts, you could be done. Mahomes looking, overthrows Kelsey. Or actually, I believe that was the other tight end. Incomplete. And with that is your ball game. Wow. Oh, I don't know if it was the weather that kind of helped us out a little bit. Maybe it was. Obviously, the drops, but Mahomes there at the end. He had Kelsey, and he had his other tight end open there, and he just missed him. Something you rarely see, but hey, it happens. And we'll take advantage as we are going to move to 5-0 in the season. And offensively, we're struggling. Sampson's struggling. The pass game, not the greatest. We need some answers. We need something. Now, maybe it is time for, I think next week Amari Cooper will be back. I could be wrong, but maybe he is like the spark. Because right now, we're sputtering, man. It's just like the pass game's inconsistent. Running game, I would say, too. The running game is very inconsistent. We get some really good runs, but then, consistently, you just can't really get anything. Give it up to the defense. That's the reason we're 5-0 right now. It's all about the defense. We have stepped up. The acquisitions of Parsons and Jonathan Allen has really changed things up front. So you're not really, doing much success, and we're getting pressure from 4 guys. Crosby's looking pretty good. So, I don't know. And our back end, Poyer has been very good back there. He really has. So, give all the credit in the world to this number 1 defense. The reason right now maybe we're 5-0. You shut down Kansas City, you hold them to 16 points. That's a big time deal. Now, Tyree Wilson, this is going to hurt. Broken ribs, he is out for 5 games. Well, 5 weeks. I wish this dude could stay healthy. I really wish he would. But, man, that's going to hurt for sure. So, that could be a move made at the deadline. I was thinking, obviously, getting close to the trade deadline. Maybe a pass rusher could be in the cards because health-wise, we just really struggled that way. We don't have the depth at that position. So, it could be a thing. But the Chargers did beat the Eagles. You can see they are now 1-4. So, they came back and won. But we're 5-0. Man, we can really put them down. If we can get this victory against the Chargers, put them down to 1-5 with us 6-0, could be absolutely huge. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.